In today's video, I am going to share with you 5 things all hiring managers are hoping to be true when they interview a candidate. I'm going to show you what these 5 things are, why they matter to hiring managers, and what you can do as a candidate to demonstrate that you do fit these 5 things they're hoping to see in everybody they interview. Let's go. Hi everybody, my name is Ben with Ben Talks Talent. I've got 5 years experience in interviewing, hiring, recruiting, and I am passionate about using my experience to help you become the best candidate possible and land your next job. In today's video, we're gonna cover 5 things that all hiring managers want to believe and they're hoping to see when they interview candidates. But before we get into that, if you are new here, do me a favor, take 3 seconds, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you never miss one of my videos, and if you are not new, welcome back. Now, let's get into the video. Now, the first thing that all hiring managers want to believe is that it's not all about the money. Now, it is unreasonable to expect anybody to not care about money, right? Your hiring manager, they're working for money. The recruiter who interviewed you on the front end, they're working for money. You're working for money. We all are. But if that's the most important thing to you, that is very off-putting to hiring managers. When they interview people, what they want to believe is that you care about the work. And it's not just about money. It's about what will I get to do on a day-to-day basis? What is the company like? What's the impact I want to make? Money is always going to play a role, but if that's first and foremost on your mind, what the hiring manager thinks is, well, if they'll move for money here, they'll leave for money again. Or I might offer them the role and they'll receive a counter offer and then they won't accept my offer. So while everybody cares about money, it is an important factor in making a decision. It can't be the most important thing from a hiring manager's perspective. So how do you let them know that you are one of those people where while it's important, it's not everything? One of the things you can say, and you can drop this anywhere in your interview is, for me, I have a real passion about doing this work. Or if they bring up money, you can say, for me, it's not all about the money. The money needs to be right, but I really love coming to work on a day-to-day basis and doing this. Just saying things like that helps them recognize that, for Ben, it's not just about compensation. You can also say things like, at this point in my career, what's most important to me is making a big impact. And what you're basically saying with a statement like that is while not directly mentioning money, you're letting them know it is not the key factor in your decision-making process, which is a good thing. Now, the next thing all hiring managers want to believe is that while you are in all likelihood interviewing elsewhere, they are your top option. Why do they want to believe that? Well, nobody wants to be second place or third place or fourth place. Everybody who is interviewing you, if they want to hire you, they want to be your top option as well. That is a reasonable thing to want. So how can you, as a candidate, let them know that they're very high on your priority list without giving away leverage? The way I would do it is when they talk to you about, why is this a role you're interested in or why are you looking, you can say things like, I'm really looking for a role that I can be passionate about. But I'm being picky. I'm taking my time. I don't want to just jump for any type of opportunity. However, when I read your job description, I became really passionate about the type of work I'd get to be doing. And when I specifically started going into your interview process, a lot of things have really hit home and resonated with me. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. Now, what you do there is you have let them know that you are indeed interested, you are passionate about the work, you are taking your time and you're being selective, but you also haven't said that it's them or bust because you are retaining leverage. So you're letting them know that you are definitely interested while retaining leverage, which is important. The next thing all hiring managers want to believe is that you have a passion for the work. And who can blame them? Anytime you were doing something, if you were hiring for your team, wouldn't you want them to be passionate? Passion drives people. It makes them want to win. It makes them want to succeed on a level higher than just, it's my job. All hiring managers want someone who is interested in the work and passionate about the work. I can't ever remember talking to a single hiring manager and said, Ben, could you go find me someone who hates what they're doing on a day-to-day basis? Nobody says that. So how can you tell them? Well, this one's easy. Somewhere in your interview process, let them know that you're really passionate about what you do. Maybe you're talking about a responsibility. They say to you, Ben, what's your single biggest accomplishment in your career? And you take them through a big accomplishment and you said, I really cared about getting it right. My work matters to me. I'm passionate about it. So not succeeding wasn't an option. Just putting something like that into an interview question or an interview answer, shows them that you really do care. So again, find a way to show them that you're passionate, but it's not enough just to say it. You've got to let them know with your voice, with your tone, with your body language. Let them know you are excited. Think about when you watch me. Do I ever sit here and just calmly talk about recruiting? No, because I'm passionate about it. Let them know with the words you say and the way you say it that you were passionate about your work. it matters. The next thing they want to believe is that their company, it calls to you. It's not just any job. It's not just any role, but it's their company. One of the most common interview questions that is asked from hiring managers to candidates is why this company? Why Tesla? Why Apple? They all ask it. When I'm doing profiles on companies and I'm and I'm verifying, what questions are asked in the interview process, they all ask, why us? Why do you want to work here? And it's because they want you to have a passion around them. So how can you do that? One of the things you can say, when they say why us, right? That's a perfect opportunity to say it. Or you could be talking about what you're doing. Maybe you could be talking about the job and say, you know what? I've been doing a lot of work as a mechanical engineer, but I'm really excited about the opportunity to do it with your organization. I really admire your service, or I really admire your product, or your company is a company I've always admired. Every time I've seen news about it, etc. That's a really great way. So telling them that you're passionate about what they do, you're passionate about their product, or that you've always admired them as an organization, that is a great way to get the point across that their organization specifically calls to you. Trust me, this matters. Now, the last thing that most companies want nowadays is they want to know that you share value alignment, that their culture, their About Us page on their website, it hits home for you. You hear it and you go, these are people like me. I fit in. We share core value alignment. It matters to companies. So I always tell people that, when it comes down to a really tight race, right? And you and everybody you're competing with for a job or getting an offer are all equally qualified, which is often the case, right? In really good jobs, really competitive opportunities, there are many qualified people. The differentiator can often be culture fit, value alignment. So it is really important. That's why it's important. Here's how you show them. Anytime you're interviewing with a company, for every single round, make sure you go to their website and go to their About Us page. You go to their About Us page and you scroll down, it's going to tell you everything you need to know about being a culture fit for that company, sharing value alignment with that company. How do you tell them? So when they say, Ben, what has you looking for a new opportunity? You could say, to be honest, I'm not really looking for a new opportunity. I'm pretty content where I'm at. However, somebody shared with me a job description from your organization and I read it and I thought it was interesting. I wanted to do a little bit of research, so I went to your company page and I went to your About Us section, and your values really spoke to me. I feel like a company like yours, doing the work you do, that also is fortified by the values you have, would be a great place for me to work. Something like that. Where they say, Ben, why Tesla? And you talk about the mission, or you talk about their values. That shows them. It is an easy thing to do when they tell you, Ben, why are you interested in this job? Talk about the role, talk about how it would be a great move for your career, but end it by saying, and I really just am passionate about working for a company where I feel like we have great value alignment. I was reading through your company's values. Excellent, passion, servanthood. Those things mean something to me. So I'd love to have the opportunity to work for an organization where those values were shared. That is a powerful answer, and it's a way to really drive it home. There it is. Those are the 5 things that all hiring managers, all recruiters, all HR people, they want to hear that stuff. Trust me when I say they do. If you do those things, you will 100% separate yourself as a candidate. Good luck in your next interview. You got this.